Hi, everyone. Welcome to the second episode of my podcast, In Bed with Eliza. I am joined by a very special guest today that I've kind of talked about last episode, and it is Ms. Gabriela Rose Spanos.
I was literally the first thing you talked about on your podcast, so I felt very honored
Well, it was the
in the first episode.
well, you were supposed to be the first episode, so
No, but
well,
you needed an episode to yourself so people could get to know you.
I was thinking that as well, but I was like, I talk a lot anyway, so people can get to know me over time,
That's true.
right? Okay. Gabby, can you hear me better now?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I completely like effed that up before, whatever. Now it's better. Okay. For our listeners at home, you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Gabi.
That's it.
Yeah.
How do,
I
how
don't
do
know.
we
Do I
know each
say how
other?
we? I technically used to be your teacher,
Yeah, that's so weird. I
and then all the other teachers hated me because I was friends with you.
I feel the need to clarify that you were only a gappy, so like you weren't actually
Yeah,
my teacher, because
true.
that would have been a bit like Nancy, a bit inappropriate.
And I'm only like 2 years older than you,
But
so
yeah, but
it's
like I
fine.
don't. But also, it's kind of pathetic for me to just like come out and say that. Oh, I don't have any friend. My best friend is a teacher. I was
I mean,
the
like
no. You go
the
ahead.
only thing, the only thing below me was then a student. So I was
Yeah,
halfway between a teacher and a student, and
I
that was
with
it.
no offense. Well, actually, I think actually it's some offense to me. I
With
think
full
the
offense.
the only thing above your position was prefect.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like you only have
The
authority.
students definitely had more power than me.
Yeah. Okay. I love that we know each other from school, my high school and your workplace, which is a
Yeah.
bit funny. I mean,
So that saying it
obviously,
like that sounds so weird.
yeah, but it is the
It's
truth. But
true.
like even if we don't feel like that, it's still the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have we started talking? Oh my God, dude, have we been talking for 16 minutes? I don't think so. No.
No, we were
I'm looking
chatting
at the
before
clock.
this.
Yeah, sorry. Maybe it's like the entire call. I'm looking at the clock thingy. I'm like
Yeah.
shocked. I'm like, there's no way.
No, we have not been talking for 16 minutes.
Yeah. I we need to keep, everyone's identity a secret, obviously. Because you don't wanna I financially cannot handle being sued by anyone right now. I'm not at that point in my
No.
career yet. Yeah. Um, something that I want to touch upon is how you have been through a lot of my accent change. It's like an evolution.
Oh my God. Yes.
It's so funny because when we first knew each other, it was in I don't know, at the start of 2019. And I think I just sort of started the friendship by saying, I am 16 now, I can take care of myself.
Literally, that's the first time I ever heard you, like your voice was literally my first day. And
Yeah.
then like the boarding house parents, I was out for dinner with them. And then you're like, I'm 16 now, like I can take care of myself. You guys go out for dinner.
It's I don't know what I was thinking. The audacity. It's crazy. I think at that point
Oh,
I
so
have like a
funny.
very strong American accent. Not that it's weaker now. Not that it's
I was
any
gonna
weak.
say you still sound fully American.
Yeah, but you know what? Americans don't think I sound American.
No, there's a few things. I mean, your accent is so weird. Like
Oh my
half of
God.
it's British, half of it's American, some
Me.
of it's my accent.
Yeah, I was gonna talk about that. But okay, let's, take it down a notch. So when we first knew each other, my accent was fully American. And then as our
Mm.
friendship, progressed, we reached the ball. at, at which point it got
Oh
fully
my
cowboy.
god.
And I
Oh, I
remember
have so many videos of that fucking accent. Like, it's, all of them is you saying something and me going, "Shut the fuck up." Like,
I
can I
I
swear in this?
yeah, I now that I'm looking back at it, I should have shut up. It was so bad. I
Yes,
don't know
you
why.
listen to me.
I fully got possessed. And I thought I was a farmer and I live in Missouri for some reason. And I sound like I'm pro Trump. And
Oh, that was not a good time for you.
I feel like that should go into the school book, I think. Maybe
I
not.
think you just have to forget about it. Forget it happened.
Oh, I wish I could. Sometime I would like sometime, the Snapchat memory thingy, it popped up and I listened to like a video of me talking in that disgusting accent. And I think it's disgusting that my voice is so American.
Like,
I got confronted about it like the other day, and I was like, "Oh my god!" I said it's the worst thing that come out of the Vietnam War. Which obviously, it's not.
right.
But yeah, and then we got even closer, and I started picking up your accent. So,
Yeah.
I, so I was like a walking, hot pot, because it wasn't. I wasn't. I wasn't like I didn't have an Australian accent, but it was like certain words. It was here
Yeah.
and something else. I was just the way I would say it was just like it was just your voice.
And I feel like other people picked up on it too. They're like, why does she sound like Gabby? They're spending way too much time together.
Oh, oh no. That's a bit concerning. And then you know what? A tipping point for me because I wasn't aware of it. And then one time I went to Selfridges and I was, doing some shopping because that's how I cope with stuff. And then as I was checking out, I was talking to the guy there and he was like, "Oh my God, you must have been like everywhere on earth. I cannot detect your accent." And I was like, "Honey, I go to school in Wolverhampton."
Oh my god. You didn't even tell me that. I feel like that boosted your ego. That's
Probably.
so well traveled.
I mean, obviously, you know what? That's like probably my only personality trait. I'm just an accent collector. Oh,
Every single place you go to in life, you just pick up an accent.
why not? Might as well. I've been thinking a lot about like what other accents I can pick up on. Like the other day, I tried to speak in Singlish with my cousin, and she was like, "Shut up."
I love Singlish.
But my cousins like they don't really have Singlish accents. Like to be fair, they do like they did go to international schools, but yeah, it would have been way better if they do though.
That would be so funny. I love a Singaporean accent.
Also, I just realized I stutter a lot. Only now. I just realized it. After
I
everyone's
feel like
been
you
telling it
don't
to me.
normal. I feel like you don't normally though.
Yeah. Well,
No, not as much.
to be fair, like when I go to work now, I would yell at people for like stuttering in their answer. And I would think to myself, like, I'm the biggest hypocrite ever. But yeah, I kind of, okay, let's talk about the football weekend because I feel like we're getting a bit
um,
sidetracked. Let's talk
I'm still
about,
not over the football.
yeah, I don't really want to talk. If you want to talk about your experience and like partying, you can go ahead.
I just watched it in a pub.
Ooh, that's it.
And yeah, it was very sad.
I kind of want to discuss about like how the energy, like how fierce the English football fans were about the football. Like they should have given Brexit the same energy, right?
But I was in like a pretty quiet pub and we were downstairs and there wasn't like so many people, but
Yeah, I was
I like saw so many videos of other pubs and
yeah,
like the rest of London and England and stuff, and it's just mad. Like it's just so sad.
especially like to the people that live near Wembley, like it was just crazy outside.
Oh, there was so many people.
Also like the the tickets were so expensive.
Oh yeah. I
Like,
think people were reselling them for like £4,000 each.
yeah, like the cheapest one was probably like 3 to 4 thousand, and then the VIP one
Yeah.
was like 40,000. Imagine. I mean,
For a
imagine,
game of fucking football.
but like imagine paying that much and you lost. Like,
I know.
couldn't be me.
You'd be
Uh,
fuming.
yeah. I do you want to talk about Billie Eilish?
I mean, I would, but I honestly have not heard her new song.
I heard, and it's really bad. Technically,
But it's like,
yeah, no talk.
no, I don't know. Like, why? Like, what makes it bad?
It sounds like it's, I mean, obviously I can't play it because like copyright. Oh my God, I know YouTube law so well. Um, it sounds, you know that sound from Among Us? Like dun, 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 dun.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Sounds exactly like that. And she was like just murmuring over.
Oh,
I'm not feeling the emotions in her song anymore. Whereas in the last album, I could really feel it.
I feel like
Um,
she's at a point in her career where realistically she never has to release another album again, and she'll
yeah,
be set for life. So it's like just releasing music for her is just for the sake
yeah.
of doing it.
I feel like a lot of people are saying that it's like for commercial purposes, like she's making money off of it, and that's the only reason why. And
Yeah,
technically, like a trend on TikTok broke out, and it's like everyone, using this new song, and they're just like, Billie's in her flop era. They're gonna sell their concert tickets, whatever. And then
yeah,
Billie
I see
used the
that.
same sound. Have you seen it? Have you seen her video? Because like
Yeah,
Billie used the same sound, and she's like mocking those people. And in the comments, she's like, what does she say? She's like, my tits are bigger than yours anyway. And that was so funny. Like,
yeah,
how, but like, why would you respond to hate by that? I mean, I feel like it's giving me vibes of like, how sometime us older people, I'm grouping us together now because I'm an adult. Um, we tell like a 13-year-old girl to be like, it's like don't let men like sexualize you because it is the thing. Like don't be overly sexualized. I mean, don't
yeah,
sexualize yourself so much. And the kid would be like, oh, I get more men than you anyway. Like it's giving me the same energy,
yeah.
but it's just really weird for me. I don't know. I think
I mean,
she's a
her
bit,
old music was really good, but
yeah, her old music was so good, but I mean, I don't know. It's not as good now. I think she's not canceled, but she's canceled in my
she's
eye.
just having a flop at the moment.
Having a wop.
A flop.
Oh, I thought you said a wop. I was like,
Oh,
what? I was like, what are you on about?
flop.
Oh, okay. Wait. What I'm gonna do in the next session, I mean section, not session, is I'm gonna ask my guest one of the three of the few questions that might make you fall in love with me. Isn't that fun?
Yeah, I'm nervous.
Aren't you scared that you're gonna
Like
fall in
this
love
is,
with me?
yeah, that's my biggest fear.
Yeah, just, head over heels. Love at first sight. Okay, I picked out this first question. I can go first if like you need time to answer, but if you have an answer immediately, just say it. Okay.
Okay.
Um, given the choice of anyone in the world, whom would you want as your dinner guest?
Ooh, like
Good
any,
question.
like literally
Yeah,
anyone.
anyone.
You go first if you have someone in mind.
Should I talk first? Should I say it first? Should I say
Yeah,
mine first?
yeah.
So it's, is easier for you to think. I don't know. My pick would be Princess Diana. 'Cause I want her to spill like the royal tea to me.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I kind of want to know what happened to her. Because
yeah. That's a good shout, actually. That'd be a good one.
yeah, and like I don't know. I feel like she's one of those people because a lot of I could say Michael Jackson, but then again, he is a bit of a nonce, and
Yeah.
I don't really want to like see him. But I feel like Princess Diana is just overall a good person.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'd have dinner with Jesus Christ, like the man, the
Just
myth,
for
the
fun.
legend. Just yeah, because I feel like if I have a
Connection.
if I were able to have a chat with him, like pull him aside for a chat, like in Love Island, a lot of
Yeah.
a lot, imagine Jesus on Love Island. I've got attacks.
I've got a text.
um, I mean, Jesus was on Love Island and his name was Ovi, I think.
True.
Um, I feel like a lot of confusions could be addressed, you know, and
Mm.
I could sort out people's beliefs like once and for all. Because a lot of people, like especially the stuff about how people would use the Bible to excuse racism and sexism. Just feel like if I
Yeah.
have a chat with, not the author, but like the protagonist, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
I love how I'm
True.
addressing to this religious figure as the protagonist. But yeah, I thought about it because also I feel like Diana and Jesus, like they would get along, you know?
Yeah. True.
I mean, if heaven is real, they probably are getting along now, probably
True.
having fun. I don't know. Princess Diana
That's a
would
good
for
point. Princess Diana would be a really good one, I think.
pardon
Princess Diana would be a good one.
on Love Island.
No, to have dinner with.
Oh, you know who would be a good one? Like good television.
Um,
Prince Charles. Like imagine coupling up with someone and then still having feelings for like another islander, right? That'd be so just fun.
God.
Okay. And my third person, I haven't really thought about this one, but it might have to be my grandfather because I've never met
Wait, I
him.
haven't answered the first one yet.
What do you mean? It's three people.
I haven't
Diana,
answered my dinner guest.
well, let me finish mine
Oh,
and then we
three
can talk about
people.
yours. Oh my God.
No, I thought it was one person. I didn't realize it was three.
It was three. Oh, anyone. Yeah, no, I
Okay,
definitely
okay.
misread. No,
Um,
I was wrong. I misread. I was anyone. It wasn't three. I just made that up. So, oh yeah, so let's, scratch my grandfather.
I
Well,
mean, go with three then. Who would your last person be?
yeah. Okay, you also come up with three because now it's gonna be awkward because I'm like a bit selfish and I just like took up three people, you know? But
Okay,
yeah,
well you can
my
go.
my third person would be my grandfather because I've never met him. And apparently he was a vet.
Mm-hmm.
And I would low key want to see him because I
Ooh.
feel like I've turned out to be everything my family's against. So
Um,
that that'd be fun. Like I mean, no offense, my grandfather was alive when the family was like dirt poor and very religious and probably very misogynistic. I mean, a walking contradiction of that. So, I mean, no, not that I'm flexing my wealth, but I'm not. I'm not wealthy at all. Like I've said, I cannot be sued at the moment. Like financially cannot I cannot handle that. But I think that my grandfather would hate the fact that I did receive a very privileged childhood growing up. But yeah,
yeah.
those are my three picks. Okay, your turn.
Okay. My first person, I think, would be the Queen, Lizzie.
Oh, Libby. Okay.
Lizzie. Just for fun. I don't know. I feel like obviously she's the Queen of England, but I feel like she's not as like fucked as the rest of the royals. I mean, she
Do,
probably is. But
do you reckon the Queen has a Spotify?
I hope so. That would be
Ima-
cool.
I'm just thinking in like the playlist that she would have, and she's like the playlist. Play this playlist when I'm starting a war or like something.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Next person.
Oh,
Oh, sorry.
okay. My second person is very controversial, and I don't think you'll like me for it.
Oh, what was
But
it?
I just like want to ask Hitler what the fuck he was doing.
I oh my God. I was gonna bring him up in mime. I was like, maybe that would be a bit too much.
Well, I went there.
Yeah. I mean, I was no, sorry. I wasn't gonna go for Hitler, but I was gonna go for like one of the controversial leaders anyway, because
Yeah,
I just need to know what the hell's going on, like what's going on in their mindset. Like, how
yeah,
could you argue with yourself that the decisions you're making are correct?
yeah. Like, obviously, don't support Hitler, but
Yeah.
I think it would be interesting to like
I mean, I think
have
that goes
a
without saying.
conversation.
I think you shouldn't need to clarify that no one should support Hitler.
True.
I kind of thought like that Hitler supporters, I mean Nazis, were a bit of a, I mean, not
Nazis.
like not in the past, but in the present. I thought they were a bit of a myth. Like, because I was like, there's no way people, still support this guy. Until
Yeah,
like a bunch of white supremacists came out. And I was like, wow, okay. I was really surprised
it's
that,
mad.
yeah, like imagine thinking you're superior, like your skin color.
Yeah.
It's so funny. But yeah, third person.
I don't know who my third person would be.
Oh,
Someone, oh, Madeline McCann.
oh yeah. I mean,
Also, just to ask her what the fuck happened. Or like John Benet Ramsey.
yeah. I think with John Bonet, it's pretty clear that her brother did it. Like that's what I believe.
Yeah.
But you know
Oh,
how some people,
100%.
say that John Bonet is now Katy Perry.
That, get fucked. No.
Definitely so random. Imagine John Bonet like had her little fake death thingy and now has a child with Orlando. How do you say his name? The Bloom guy.
Orlando.
I can't say the word. Not today.
Orlando Bloom.
Yeah, that guy. It's so random. Is he
Yeah.
Australian? No, just his ex-wife is.
No, yeah. Who was he married to before? I think it was Miranda.
Miranda Kerr? Is that how you say her name?
Yeah, Miranda
Yeah,
Kerr.
yeah. That was a 3D. That was a fun pick. I don't necessarily, well, Hitler would like Madeleine McCann because like she's blonde and blue eyes.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
Yeah. The Queen also. I mean,
It's like it's three very random people, but maybe
yeah,
not the same dinner party, but
yeah, maybe not. That would have been awkward. That would have been the equivalent of your lunch with someone we cannot say.
oh, what I had to take him to lunch.
Yeah.
So yeah,
As yeah,
that was awesome.
yeah. Okay. I'm taking a question from set two now.
Okay.
Um, what do you value most in a friendship? Pausing a bit long for this. Oh my God.
Definitely just like honesty and like
I mean, you've got
yeah.
that from me.
Yeah, but
Got a
just like
bit too
tell
much
me
of
how
it.
it is. Like that's exactly what you do. Like you just say it how it is.
Yeah. I feel like for me, it's loyalty. Loyalty. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just cannot deal with, like, those people that flows whichever direction their boat is in. I don't know if that's, I don't know if that's a saying. I just completely made that up. One
Whatever
thing,
floats your boat.
yeah. One thing about me is that I will just make up sayings when I need to. Just completely just come up with a new idioms. Why not?
Oh,
Um,
it's so funny.
I Yeah, I think honesty is obviously is very important because like I'm honest to everyone, so I feel like people are honest to me back. But I hate lying. I hate lying.
I mean, we both know a few fake
Yeah,
people, and we
honestly,
just
we need to discuss
don't deal with
about.
it.
I mean, I have a few people in my mind right now, but I'm not sure if it's the same people you have in mind. So we might need to like discuss after the show and you know,
Okay.
flat out say who we think it's a liar. Liar.
Oh, I feel like we can both think of a few pretty similar people.
Yeah, we defo could. But ooh, let's move on to the next one. Do you have anything to add about friendship? Mostly what I'm looking for is how you're gonna compliment me on my honesty.
I mean, I love like one of the things I love about you is you just like say everything how it is. Like I know if I ask you for advice or anything, like you don't tell me what I want to hear. You tell me what I need to hear.
I also I yeah, but you know what? I was reading my horoscope the other day and it said that I am afraid of conflict. What?
No way.
Yeah. They said that I'm afraid to like confront people and conflict in general. I was like, what?
Yeah.
I don't agree with that at all.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm a conflict magnet. Well, not really, but I don't think I find it hard to confront people. I think you
I
do,
think
but
you're just yeah, I do, but you just will fight anyone given the chance.
well, I just sound a bit controversial there, a bit problematic. Oh, I sound like Gabby Hanna.
Like
Dana. Oh my God. Okay. Let's move on to set three. I think this is the like the end, like the top tier question. I mean, I know you're in love with me already, but you might be, even more in love with me after this. So
okay.
I'm actually gonna pick a question, you know. Oh, I'm picking. Well, I was gonna do like tell your person what you like about them, but we kind of just did. I mean,
Yeah.
I haven't said what I like about you. I mean, the answer is nothing.
Oh,
I'm just
okay.
kidding. I'm
Thank
just
you.
kidding. I'm just kidding. I like how you're an adult.
Barely.
I like I like how you're Australian.
Thank you.
I'm just kidding. I like how I like how when I'm being too chaotic and I'm too crazy and uptight about my plans, you always tell me to take it a step down. You always tell me to live in the moment when I'm like, you know, getting lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like we're very opposite in that sense. Like I'm
Yeah.
very like go with the flow. I'll figure it out later. Like I'm just enjoying life at the moment, but you're very like no, like I need to plan for the next 10 years in the future.
I think I look for you for for not for relaxation, but to de-stress from like the plans I'm crazy about. And you look for me for like a bit of structure, I reckon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love that. Love
It's
that
like
for us.
it's like that's how we yeah, it's like that's how we complement each other a
Oh my
lot.
God. Are we compatible?
Bitch maybe.
My last topic I want to talk about, I mean, not really my last. I'm just like going it on the flow, like, whatever happens, whatever we say, I'm not making sense. Okay. What I mean is that I will come up with topics as we go. Also, I love how I'm not making any sense, but I know I will fully like post this bit online because I don't know how to edit.
Oh, 100%.
I can only imagine like people trying to listen and trying to make sense of what I'm saying. Like what?
So chaotic.
Also, I'm thinking of making people from work listen to my podcast.
I mean, you may as well. Shout out.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not like they're gonna understand anything. But I can only imagine them reaching to like the last 15 minutes of my other episode, and it's just me talking about that TV series, and they're like, "What are you on about?" um. Oh wait, I actually forgot what I was going to talk about. Gabi.
We have to
Oh
do the last
no.
question, don't we?
No. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's do another question because we can. Um. I'm like, okay. Complete this sentence. I wish I had someone with whom I could share dot dot dot.
Ooh. Ooh, I don't know.
I don't know either. Maybe it's because we've never met the person.
Yeah.
It's sad for
Wait, so
us, really.
same sentence again?
Yeah. Complete this sentence. I wish I had someone with whom I could share dot dot dot.
Okay. Probably just like e- experiences. Is that a good one? I don't know.
Hmm,
Just
that's
like
good.
travel and just like anything other than the mundane shit that life throws at you, rather than like be able to share
Yeah.
experiences and travel and spontaneity with someone.
Mine would be I wish I had someone with whom I could share tears with because I feel like I could say secret, but a lot of people know my secrets. And I mean, not a lot of people, but I feel like if I'm able to cry in front of someone and they're able to cry in front of me, that's the top
Yeah.
tier. That's the top tier for me. So
Mm,
fun. This just got really deep. Wow.
yeah.
Not us being philanthropists, not us being like,
This always happens with us though. We get way too deep and then we both just start crying.
imagine if like,
And then we get walked in on.
imagine if two random people just join the call now and they're just like, hello. Oh, that's so fun.
I mean, it
I
would be the first time.
It would not be the first time. You know how the person I probably like the least from school?
Yeah.
I was thinking of getting that person on the podcast, but I think it would suck.
Ooh. I feel like it'd just be very awkward.
It would be very awkward. Apparent like because especially if the feeling is one-sided, because I don't know.
Yeah.
But I mean, maybe one day I could uh I don't know, I could clickbait it as confronting my haters or something.
Make a new frenemy.
Ooh, yeah. Frenemies, just enemies, not frenemies. Also, can you what's up with Jeff lately? He's like on
Jeff.
drugs. Yeah, he's on drugs. I don't know what's up.
Who's Jeff? Jeff Widdick.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I don't really
He
follow him anymore.
Yeah, me neither, but he's been saying some really like just funny stuff to me. I mean, not to me personally, but
I
the
was gonna say.
stuff, the stuff that he said has been really funny to me, like my interpretation. Imagine I have beef with like Jeff.
No,
Um,
explain more because I don't know anything. I don't know
yeah,
anything about him at the moment.
he technically like when Trisha and Ethan were like still arguing, or like maybe a bit
Yeah.
after that, he went onto his his podcast and he's like, oh, their relationship is toxic, and he's like the entire like relationship ended over eating pizzas, and like I feel like his tone was a bit um not standoffish, but he was like looking down on the fact that they were eating pizzas when they were arguing. And
Yeah.
then Trisha's like, didn't your friend like literally almost kill you? Which is fair, you know,
Hmm.
fair, valid
Yeah.
point.
Good point.
I feel like neither of them have anything to say about friendships. Like they should not come out and say anything about friendships,
Yeah.
but like obviously they did anyway. Um, and then Jeff replied to Trisha, and Jeff is like, oh my God, go get a cop. Maybe then they'll watch all of your videos, which is very funny. Because, like, realistically, that is the only situation when someone is gonna watch every Trisha videos on Ethan minute by minute.
True.
And then, Kat, the reporter that reported the David
Yeah.
story, the Dom's
Yes.
R word story, she kind of
Yeah.
jumped in and she's like she just kind of made her point that like Jeff worked for David and in David's toxic environment and whatever, and then um and then he replied and he's like, shut up, you fake reporter.
He is so weird.
Yeah. And then I don't know if he told it to Kat or Trisha, but apparently, not apparently, but he did call one of them a rat.
Oh.
Yeah. And like he is making merch now of him being a rat Terminator. And I just
Oh.
yeah, and I feel
Random.
yeah, it's really funny. And then I don't know. I just I don't know what his thought process was behind that. And then Ethan and Ela went on their After Dark show and they were like, what is Jeff doing? And Ethan was like, Jeff, like, shut up, whatever. Because it's honestly, it's not even Jeff's business to talk about, you know? And
Yeah.
like, but also he's acting like he's so tough. I just don't, I just find that really off putting.
Hmm.
And yeah, and he, especially when like a couple of months ago, he went on to Frenemies, like the live one, and literally, like, he was pathetic on it.
Hmm.
And then he spoke really politely about it afterwards. And then, but yeah, and so Ethan and Ela, like Ethan mostly, kind of responded to it. And then Jeff went on to his podcast to reply. But the way he replied, he was like, oh my God, my first response was to be like, smash this guy heads off or like get really aggressive. And I was like,
Oh my
that's your
God,
first.
grow up.
Yeah, I was like, that's your first thought process. Like, what?
Christ.
Also, I hate the fact that the all the boxing fights lately, it sort of
Hmm.
glorify men being aggressive when instead
Yeah.
they should have learned how to control their emotions, right?
I think, I mean, it's like all the boxing stuff up until this last,
Yeah.
like, TikTok versus YouTube thing was fine, but just, I feel like it just is taking a bit of a piss, like, taking the piss now.
Oh, but did you
Like,
know about
boxing is a
how?
legitimate thing.
But did you know about how like the TikTok versus YouTube fight was like a scam
Oh, yeah,
by a Ace family? Like, of course, not even surprised.
100%. Of
Um,
course it was.
but yeah, so Jeff like made his video saying that, and in his video, he was gonna point out how much of a bad person Ethan is, and he
Yeah.
was he was showing like old clips of Ethan saying the N word. Like, obviously, it's really fucked up, and Ethan, I think he's like embarrassed about it. But
Yeah.
as his editor was trying to find the video, instead of just say H3H3 racist H3H3 N word or anything. He's literally
Yeah.
just type out the word.
Oh,
Not just the word, with the
what a
hard R.
loser.
With the hard R.
Oh my God.
But I was like, isn't it just a bit like ironic how
Yeah.
as they're trying to, expose someone's like, you know, quite problematic past, you end up doing the act yourself.
Mm.
And but I mean, obviously I hate how Jeff is like digging stuff from the past When isn't his whole stitch like he used to be an ex-convict, but now he's changed? Like, why is
Yeah,
he
he's
so
a drug
hyper?
dealer.
Yeah, like, why is he so hyper fixed on like people's past?
He's just
But
stupid.
yeah,
I mean, they all are. Everyone he's friends with is an idiot, but
for sure. I wait. Someone is wait. Sorry. Is he by? Oh my god, bilingual teas. My next podcast is fully in Vietnamese. I was about to do one, but I was like, who is gonna listen?
I definitely would not.
You would have or you wouldn't.
No way.
That's just rude now, isn't it? You were supposed to say you're supportive and you're gonna listen.
I'll like have it on in the background so you get to listen and like get the view from it. But
Thank you. But I mean I wouldn't. I feel like when I do speak English is like a mix of Vietnamese and English. And
sure.
um like just like any app, bilingual. Um but I feel like a lot of people wouldn't enjoy that. Like especially in Vietnam. There's just something like apparently is a trend to hate people that can speak English now. It's really weird.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because because the common stitch is that people would say that, oh, I'm only speaking English because I think I'm better than them. But it's really not. It's because I can't, like, I don't know. I feel like I just feel more comfortable speaking English.
Hmm.
And yeah, I mean, if I have to write a love poem in Vietnamese, I would probably cry.
Well,
I
I
just,
remember it got to a point where you didn't go home for ages and you literally said that you forgot Vietnamese.
I don't think it'd get that deep because I'd still talk to my mother and my family in Vietnamese. So,
Mm.
but yeah, I mean, it happens when when I would go to school and then I come back for Christmas or like for summer, for the summer break. Like I would just forget random words because I don't use it. Like
Yeah.
I forgot what Christmas was in Vietnamese like a while ago, and my family would not let it go, and so weird.
Oh dear.
And then even now when I'm talking, like when I'm teaching, I just sometimes I struggle to find the words. Um,
Mm.
and like sometimes I have to translate, and like this guy was speaking in English to me, expecting me to translate it into perfect Vietnamese. And I would just
Yeah.
look at him and be like, dude, your effort is as good as mine. Because it's like the most niche words ever.
Yeah,
But
true.
like, who wouldn't use it? But yeah, that's a bit fun. I think we're over time.
I was
So,
gonna say we're getting very sidetracked,
oh my God. Yeah. No, I mean, it's
as per
not,
usual.
defo not our, oh, my voice just cracked. Am I going through puberty? Um, Defo not our fault that we're just, natural speakers. Also, can I just say how much
Yeah.
I hate hearing my voice now? Because
I know. I feel like I'm not gonna be able to watch this back.
I don't know. Oh my God, would your siblings watch it? Probably. They better.
My brother might.
Oh, they had better play it at their wedding. Imagine. The,
Have it on as like as um my brother's fiance is walking down the aisle.
yeah.
That's their wedding song.
The first dance between the bride and the groom is this. The first dance is a remix of me stuttering. um yeah. I hate my voice now because I mean obviously if I don't like my voice I wouldn't have done this. But
Yeah.
I was editing, not really editing, but kinda like the last episode yesterday and I listened to it like I mean 2 or 3 times and I'm sick of my voice now. I hate the fact that I sound like a valley girl. Do I?
Valley, no, I don't think
Oh,
so.
okay, that's fun. Okay. I'm so lucky that I don't sound like a valley girl. But yeah. Thank you so much for coming to my podcast. Hopefully, I'll have you back whenever.
Thanks for having me.
Oh my God.
Honored to be your first guest.
I know this is what dreams are made of. Okay. Bye bye.